lion, the savior. UP caught us, guys, but yeah, sure.
It did. I didn't want to come to UP.
Me too. Anyway.
Because, you know why? I was like, why is their prospectus looking different from other universities? Why do they want higher requirements? I was fine.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing great. So today we are happy to have Tshwaragano Nkwe with us. First, I'd like to thank her for taking her time to come and make this video. I know she's very busy.
Yes.
Even now, she's running.
Yes.
No, thank you for agreeing to make this video with us. Mm-hmm. So maybe before we jump into the specifics, can you tell us something about you? Anything maybe you'd like for us to know? I know.
Firstly, well, I'm gay.
By the way, before I continue, while you're still thinking,
yes,
you're gonna see more of Tshwaragano on this channel, and hopefully even outside of this channel, right? So you might laugh. She has an amazing voice, so we're gonna be taking covers, guys, and you're gonna see she has a very amazing voice. So
it's not that amazing. Oh
it's
my
amazing.
Gosh.
It's
like,
amazing.
Don't even get your hopes up. Like, it's yeah.
Alright, but for today we're here for medicine.
Yes.
So let's come back. So can you tell us maybe about yourself?
One, I guess I can sing.
Very well, yeah.
Let me not say I can sing. Let me just say I like singing. I like singing, and then I'm God's little princess. I am very much a Christian girl, right? What else? What else can I say about myself? Ask me questions and I'll answer.
What are your hobbies?
Singing, crafting, sleeping, reading.
Sleeping.
Yes. Oh, and I love taking walks. Walks are nice, therapeutic.
Do you dance?
No. I don't dance. Actually, no, I do dance, just not in public because, wow. And it's not that I can't.
Now I'm curious. Okay, now let's now I'm curious, but yeah. So tell us, man, with regards to medicine, when were you interested? When you start getting interest that you'd like to study medicine?
So this is actually a funny story, yeah? It's not funny, actually. No, it's not funny. I first fell in love with the idea of medicine when I was like, I think I was 2 years old.
Yes, I've been hearing people. How do you guys have memories of yourself at 2 years?
I don't know. I was 2.
What was I doing at 2? Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, I was 2. And then at 2 years old, I was like, I want to be a doctor. But then at 3, I was like, I want to be a special doctor for kids. So yeah, that's when I fell in love with pediatrics because I want to be a pediatrician.
Nice.
And yeah, I was highly inspired by my pediatrician at the time. And in fact, I'm going to do job shadowing soon.
Nice.
With him, yeah.
And now you have me interested. What was I doing at 3 years now? And you knew pediatricians. Okay, please walk us maybe through your journey. What happens from high school? How were you in high school? Maybe some advices you'd like to give with regards to that.
Let me think. In high school then?
Sure.
High school was a bit tough for me. It was a bit of a roller coaster. Because, okay, coming back from primary, right? I was not necessarily like a bright child, but bright enough.
You were a bright child.
For awards. Bright enough.
You were a bright child.
Oh my gosh. So that was me back in primary. And yes, I did always have like my struggles with certain academic stuff, especially like maths and your physics and trauma. But yeah, numbers weren't always my big thing.
Sure.
And it's like, another thing is that people were always telling me, no, you want to do medicine, so you need to get like really, really good marks in maths, and I'm like, okay.
Sure.
But yeah, I was still, it worked out towards, the end. High school, grade 8 was fine.
Sure.
Grade 9.
Okay. What goes on in grade 9?
Huh?
What goes on in grade 9?
So, it was a bit of a problem with our teachers at the time, Anne. We had one teacher for the first term only, and this teacher basically, she didn't know her things.
She was learning
properly. Yes.
I understand.
Okay, so that's fine. But now I didn't really struggle much with that first term. It was fine. Come second term, there's a new teacher now.
Sure.
She knows her stuff, but she can't necessarily teach well.
I understand, yeah.
And by the way, for a little context, your term 2 marks are the ones that they use when you choose your subject.
Choose for grade 10. I even forgot that. Yeah.
Did I not have to write a motivation letter explaining why I wanted to choose pure maths?
What happened?
So my marks dropped drastically, and
It wasn't your fault.
It wasn't me, but it was me. Especially because considering the fact that I wasn't the only one who was getting those marks.
Okay.
They had to give us each 10% extra as a whole as grade 9, so that people can pass and actually end up. Yeah, it was so bad. So yeah, I wrote my motivation letter and stuff like that. At the end of the day, I was able to choose maths and physics, and then grade 10 came. But anyways, then grade 11 came. In grade 11, it was fine in the first term. But grade 11 was 2020. So, things were like...
COVID.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, grade 11 was a bit of a mess. It was chaotic. And then I didn't end up meeting...
Wait, was it a mess only because of COVID or...
Mainly because of COVID,
okay.
Yes. Because it was online school, and then we had to stay at home, and then we had to teach ourselves, and then we had to submit things that it was just...
Which high school did you come from?
I went to Fields College. Yeah. It was basically where I was for my whole life, my whole schooling career, from grade R to grade 12. I was there.
So how was school ran during COVID for you guys? I know a lot of schools went online and things like that.
Yeah, we went online. We had this Google Classroom. I hated that thing.
Sure.
Because every day, ding, work due, something, Afrikaans, ding, something, English, maths, physics, and there's heaps of work.
Sure.
During the time when we had physical class, I'm telling you, they never gave us that much work. But I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens behind the screens, because it's the moment where you can't see the people face to face. Now you think you can send as much work as you can. Please.
That's when they start dealing with you.
Yo.
Alright, okay. So yeah, you said something.
Yes.
Grade 11, you didn't meet the requirements.
Oh,
that's what you said.
Yeah. So for medicine, right? I'm not sure if things have changed, but at that time, it was, you had to do, the prerequisites, right? Your subjects are supposed to be English, physics, and maths.
Okay.
Right? Those are the ones that they're looking at. You can go for life sciences, but it's not compulsory.
Sure. In
some universities, but you'll just have to find out. Yeah, so I did those subjects. Maths. You're supposed to get is it a 60? Yeah, a level 5 for maths, for physics, and then for English, I think you also need a level 5, so you need to get 60s for all of them.
Yeah.
But don't get 60s.
Yeah. We'll talk about that another time.
Yeah.
It's made for vibes. You get a 6 and think you'll make it, you won't.
Yeah, so so those are the 60s that they wanted.
Sure.
At the end of the year, I got
drum roll.
I got less. Just now I got less. I got less than 60 for both maths and for physics. And these are the marks that I'm supposed to use to apply. So already from that time, I was like, yeah, no shame.
Nice.
This is an automatic rejection letter. So all I was doing in my matric year, I was waiting for them to reject me.
Sure.
Yeah.
I know how that feels.
Yeah.
I know how that feels. I know how that feels. Okay, so what becomes the game plan at this point? So you're already waiting for rejection letter. Didn't you have the thing like you had faith, Gucci? I might not have, because some of us had that.
I did have faith.
You look at your marks, you know they can't exit you.
Yes, but I still applied. Not because I was like, oh, they're gonna take me with this 50s. Yeah, they were 50s. They're gonna take me with these 50s.
Sure.
No, it wasn't that. It was that, like, at least they must know that I want to do medicine, so that.
Are you what?
Yeah, so the universities must know that I want to do medicine, so that if it so happens that my grade 12 marks start shining,
all of
they're gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah, she already wanted, so we see.
So
yeah.
Effort.
Where?
Alright, so what happens from there?
In grade 12. In grade 12, yeah, man, shame. I was trying, you know. First term, beautiful. I got only 7s and 6s. It was nice. Second term, a disaster. Third term, another disaster, but a better one.
Who was at fault this time? We know the first time.
I will always blame COVID.
Okay, but it is fair enough, to be honest.
It was, because my first term, right, we were on, I almost said on campus, my word. We were like there, physical.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
And then...
This is 2021. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
2021. And then after that, there was another outbreak.
Yeah.
So it was back to online for a month. Disaster.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So my biggest struggle was really just maths and physics. The rest, beautiful.
What other subjects do you have?
I had, okay, so, you know, LO, and then it was maths and physics, and then I took CAT, which is computer applications technology.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I had life sciences. Yo, my favorite.
Really?
Oh, I love life sciences so much. Yeah,
nice.
Life sciences. And what are the other subjects? What did I say?
English. I'm sure in Afrikaans.
Oh, yes. English and Afrikaans. Yes, the languages.
All right. Okay, and then you come to the application process. When did you apply now? Or did you apply for everything? How can I ask this? So when you applied for medicine,
like my options.
Yeah, what were your options?
So, my dream was always to do medicine there. So anything that I applied for was sort of like a bridge for me to get into medicine if I hadn't gotten there. So at some universities I applied for nursing, I applied for medical sciences, I applied for BCMP, which is Bachelor of Clinical Medical Practice. Yeah, I applied for that as well.
Okay.
Basically anything that was gonna kind of like help me get back into medicine, health science related stuff. Yes, that's what I applied for. Yeah.
Okay, then how do you progress from matric to university? What did you do and how does that go for you?
Okay, so after I got my matric results, the universities were quiet. And it's not like I didn't do well. I did fairly well, you know, but the universities were quiet.
Are you comfortable with sharing with us how you did? Okay.
Anyways, no, okay, I got.
No, it's not a must. I
got 4 distinctions.
Nice.
Which is not bad.
That was really nice. That was great.
Thanks. Which is like, man, these universities, guys. Anyways, they weren't saying anything. I think, okay, let me not say they weren't saying anything. During the course of the year, Vits said something. I applied for nursing there, and I also applied for medicine, which obviously I got rejected for. And then I applied for BCMP. But Vits has this thing where when they accept you for something, at that time, you must make sure that in 2 weeks you are paying registration fee. And I was like, what if I get big distinctions at the end of the year, and now I'm here doing something that I don't even want to do, although it's gonna eventually get me back into what I want to do, but then what if I can do what I want to do at the end, you know? So yeah, I didn't take that. They accepted me for nursing, they accepted me for BCMP, they even accepted me for res. As I was a Vits girl at some point
you
in my life.
liked it.
Yeah.
Did you like it even before? Is that where you saw yourself?
Yes, because remember, they have this GEMP program.
Sure.
Which is like a way for you to get into medicine after graduating, and then you get into like the third year instead of the first. Yeah, so that's what I wanted. I was like, I'm going to do nursing, and then after doing nursing, I'm going to graduate, then I'm going to be a nurse doctor, then I'm going to have 2 degrees.
Sure.
Yeah, I know.
What happens eventually?
You?
Where are the plans taking you?
So now, after they did that, they ended up rejecting me because I was like, I'm not paying anything.
Sure, yeah.
So yeah, that's what they did, and then I let Vits go. UP, on the other hand, which is where I currently am.
The champion, the lion, the savior.
You know what UP did?
UP called us, guys. But yeah, sure.
It did. I didn't want to come to UP.
Me too. Anyway.
Because, you know why? I was like, why is their prospectus looking different from other universities? Why do they want higher requirements? I was fighting. But look now. Anyways,
sure.
They accepted me for nursing, right? This was probably July, August. And I ignored everything. I ignored. I was like, I'm not coming to UP. Even when I was applying, my dad is the one who applied to UP for me. He was like, okay, I'm going to help you apply. And I'm like, why to UP? And then he's like, what is your ID number? I'm like, I don't want to come to UP. He's like, ID number. Had that not happened, I don't know where I would have been.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, so they accepted me.
So we thank your father.
Yes. Thanks, Dad.
Thank you, Papa.
So yeah, I went ahead, applied and whatever. And then I ignored them the entire time. They would send me SMSs saying, oh, open day. I was like, oh, alone. They would send things like, oh, we're so ready to welcome you. And I was like, you and who? They would send me emails saying, you better reply or else we'll take it away. And I was like, take it away.
Okay.
Anyways, so yeah, that was me the whole year, just ignoring UP, shame. And then the day of my results came. Actually, the day before, they called me. Hey, they were like, do you still want to do nursing? And I'm like, didn't you cancel my thingy? But they didn't.
Sure.
So I was like, yeah, sure. But I'm waiting for my results. So I'll let you know when I get them. And they were like, okay, cool.
Okay.
And I got my results, and I was waiting the whole day, anxious. There was a girl who passed well enough, guys. Well enough.
4 distinctions.
I got 4 distinctions.
Do you mind sharing in which subjects?
I got it in life sciences.
Nice.
In English, in Afrikaans, and in LO. Yes, because we know how to make friends. Because LO teaches. Okay.
Moving on. But I interrogated her after this. What she means. It means so many things in my head right now.
Because LO, isn't it that they teach you to make friends in LO, and then they also teach you conflict management, so you know how to fight assertively, argue, whatever. Anyways, LO, yes, it's fine.
I want to ask some questions. It's fine. Let's leave them.
It's fine.
Sure.
Yeah, so those are the subjects that I got distinctions in, and then maths.
Nice, by
physics.
the way. That was nice.
Thank you. But then maths and physics, my special children, yeah, they didn't. At least though, I did meet the requirements. So it's not a thing of like, oh, they rejected me because obviously I didn't meet. No,
Sure.
I was considered. I wasn't strong. I wasn't a strong candidate, but I
You were
was
considered. Come on, a win is
That's
a
the
win.
one.
A win
A
is
win
a
is a
win.
win.
Win
Yeah.
is a win. Okay, so you can continue.
Yeah. So yeah, so the universities wouldn't say anything,
Sure.
and then eventually I was like, let me just accept UP's offer. And I was like, I don't even want to go there, and I accepted it, and then
How
now a UP student.
nice. How was your experience as a nursing student? The best.
Trauma. I feel like I'm still healing. If any of you are doing nursing there, my heart, you are the one, the boss, listen, my fighters.
They are
Because,
fighters.
yeah, nursing is tough. And imagine, I only did 1 year. So, emotionally, it's taxing.
Okay.
Like, the time that you need to spend. Remember now, you're gonna think, oh, I'm only first year, I won't be working in the hospital, they're gonna teach me. No, you're going to teach yourself and in the hospital.
Sure.
So the nurses are going to expect you to know things. Mind you, you are probably like 3 months into nursing, you are fresh from high school, you don't know anything, you are now put in the hospital. Patient number wants, and you're like, I don't even, the nurses are looking at you, don't you want to be on it? Like,
So as soon as you started the year, you were still aiming for medicine. Like the plan was still to transfer
however,
from
though,
beginning of the year. Yeah.
I wanted to become a nurse doctor. I did my research back in grade 11. I was like, hey, Mara. So apparently,
Please explain to us what a nurse doctor is.
it's nothing. It's just a concept where it's basically like, oh, this doctor worked as a nurse or has a nursing degree, or like, you know.
Okay.
So that was my plan. I was like, yeah, because I heard that doctors don't know how to insert IV lines properly. So the nurses know how to do that. Okay. So I was like, if I can be the doctor that knows how to insert IV lines, I'm going to be that doctor, and I want to be that doctor.
Sure.
Come the second week of nursing school, I'm like, I'm so done with this. I'm not doing this anymore.
You don't want to finish.
I'm tired. I don't want to finish. This year must end now because I'm done. I'm done. It was so bad. It was so bad because it was a lot of work, and no one really talks about it. It's like when people see nursing students, they think, oh, they're having the best life. No, I feel like the nursing students know the struggles amongst themselves, but everyone knows the struggle of a medical student, which is Mara. Okay.
Moving on. It's not as to tell them, but moving on.
Hi.
What happens? Let's judge. I'm like, and we didn't do anything wrong.
Hi.
Right, it's fine.
What happened after?
Moving on. Nursing. How does nursing go through?
Nursing.
What are the requirements for you?
For nursing.
Yeah, to do an internal transfer.
Okay, so for an internal transfer, hey, I don't remember quite well, but the requirements are a bit lower because now you're doing a degree, right? It's not like you're coming straight from high school. So when you are going to do like an internal transfer, you have to get, by the way, you have to have done maths and physics at high school level or an equivalent in university. So you do that and you must get at least 50% for those two. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's really it. Like, oh no, it's not it. Another thing that I heard,
Sure.
if you're going to be doing an internal transfer to medicine specifically, make sure that your average is a distinction. So a distinction in university is 75% and above. So you must get 75% average at least 75% average for you to
be considered.
Okay. So yeah,
I'm sure this year you were pushing the land.
Yeah.
And aiming for
I was.
a 90.
I was aiming for. What was I aiming for? I don't know what I was aiming for. I was aiming for something. Just a distinction, really. Also, not a distinction in the 70s. A distinction at least in the 80s, right? So that was my goal. And was it not tough? It was very tough because it's not just academics. It's not just theory, books. It's practical as well. Like, you have to learn how to do certain things. You are working in the hospital. No one's paying you.
Yes, that part is the hardest part.
It's like for free. You are just there.
Labor.
Yeah, pretty much.
Legally.
Pretty much. So yeah. Oh, we also work in the old. It's not just the hospital, by the way. We had to go to the old age homes. I remember we were working in the old age homes. I like my elders. I really do. I think they're amazing people.
Sure.
It's just
that. That bite, you're gonna take a hit.
It's a lot. Because some of them, they can't move. So it's you now. You have to pick up. You're moving them wheelchair, bed, wheelchair. You are feeding. If you're not feeding, changing diapers.
Yes.
Yeah. And yeah, some of them can't even open their mouths. They have Parkinson's, they have Alzheimer's. Some of them are very forgetful, so they'll see you now. 2 minutes later, they forgot you. You have to repeat yourself many times, Some of them, yes, like I said, you have to feed them because they can't do it themselves. They literally can't move. So that was another thing. Yo.
So you didn't really enjoy nursing?
No.
You didn't?
I didn't.
Okay.
There were some parts that I did enjoy though. I like the fact that, oh wow, I get to work in a hospital. I like the fact that, exposure. Oh wow, I got to see, the doctor's rounds, yes, exposure. I was like, oh, it was so nice, seeing the doctors, because honestly speaking, when I was in the hospital then, I wasn't really focusing much on the nursing side of things. I was really focused on the surgeons and the other doctors and the medical students that would come there in their beautiful, colorful scrubs while I was wearing my white scrubs.
They look nice though, but yeah.
Which ones?
The white scrubs.
That's what I thought. In the beginning, I was like, oh, they're so nice, ravishing, beautiful. Until I got to wear them and I was like, okay.
You didn't like them anymore. So you're always watching them there, thinking to yourself, this is going to be you.
So every time, the doctor's rounds, anytime a medical student would get shouted at, I'm there to listen. I'd be there, paging through the files while listening. You don't know your work, guys. It's so bad. To the medical students who are working in hospitals at this very moment.
Brace yourself.
Shame, man.
Brace yourself.
Shame.
Brace yourself. It's gonna be, you're gonna have fun though, don't worry.
Fun.
You're gonna have fun. So, when did you get your acceptance letter? And how has it been accepted?
So,
sure.
I applied around April, because that's when the applications open.
Sure.
I did the internal transfer, and then I waited for my results. Got my results.
They were great. Average nana.
It was in the 80s.
80 man.
80 something.
A low 80, a high 80.
It was a low 80.
Nice.
Congrats. But thank you.
Congrats. And it's getting an 80 it's really that first year of nursing is not an easy thing. A lot of students struggle to do that.
Oh so yeah.
You should be very proud of yourself.
And that's
congrats. Hey, let's not get there. Let's not go there.
But yeah, that's the mark that I got. And then what else? No, and also another thing. I said I'm a big Christian girly, right? I had to sit down with me, myself, and with God. I was like, God, let's do this thing. Medicine or no medicine? And it was a whole faith journey. It's a very, very long one. But it was a very, it was beautiful. A lot of tears, but yeah, it was a lot of crying, a lot of shouting, a lot of anger, a lot of confusion. But eventually, things worked out. And I remember, around about like May or so, I wrote down on like a piece of paper that I wanted to get, excuse me, that I wanted to get like distinctions in all the modules that I was doing. Now, mind you, it wasn't even realistic.
Wait, sorry, this is for nursing.
Yes, nursing.
Okay, sure.
It wasn't realistic. It didn't look like it was possible, because how do you get a distinction if you got a 68% for a semester test? It's fine.
Preach.
I got this is one module. I thought I knew what I was doing. I was like, I'm so confident. I got this in the bag.
What is the module?
This module, what is it? Is it IHL? I think it was IHL, which is Integrated Healthcare Leadership something. And I thought I knew what I was doing. And then the marks got back. And I saw a 68, and I'm like, they won't take me into medicine. They're not going to accept me into medicine with this 68. So, but then I wrote down I wanted distinction in anatomy, because we had like 4 anatomy modules. Each of them are for different regions. If you think you're coming here, medicine, oh my word, like I'm going to get a stethoscope, I'm going to wear a lab coat. Yes, you're going to wear a lab coat, but not in the hospital. In the chemistry lab. That lab.
How is chemistry? A lot of people are.
How
is chemistry? What did chemistry do to you guys?
Whoever decided that we should do chemistry, we should do physics, and do molecular biology. Now you think, molecular biology. Oh, wow.
Sounds nice.
Cardiac. Oh, wow. Muscles. No, it has nothing to do with that. Everything to do with plants.
Yeah.
There's no human nothing. And I remember there was a section in our textbook that had to do with like metabolism in the human body. They just chucked it out. They're like, no, we're not doing that. We're going to do plants.
You guys already know that. You're going to learn about plants.
We did plants. We did photosynthesis again. Imagine after having done photosynthesis, grade 5, and then grade, was it 9? Now you're going to do it again in varsity.
You were tired of it.
I was like, well, guys, we know how plants get food.
It's enough. This is not what you came here for.
Yeah, and
how's it going on this side? I know that you're done. Oh, sorry.
Yes, first semester was a terrible semester.
It was terrible.
In fact, yes, I was struggling. Also, I believe that I almost failed. I was gonna fail. And I'm not even trying to be like
because of chemistry.
Because of chemistry, because of physics.
And physics is okay.
I thought I was gonna fail really, because I was seeing marks that I've never seen before.
I understand.
Yeah.
Record breaking.
You know when you like
marks.
when it's like when it's like 38, but you want it to be 83, but it's not 83. It's gosh. I was like, what are these marks? And it's not like I wasn't studying, but I was studying. In fact, I could say that I was studying more than I ever have. But it looks like I was sleeping the entire time. It looks like I wasn't going to
I wish
class.
you told me at the time. I know what the it's in the past.
What?
I know what the issue was, but it's in the past now. But you made it. You made
By
it.
the grace of God.
You survived.
I did.
How's it going though? How does it feel? Because I know for the first semester you were in Hatfield campus, right?
Yes.
How does it feel to be this side now?
It feels good to be home. Because remember,
To be home?
yes, I did nursing, right? And I've always known,
okay.
Prince of Campus. So I've always been here. And so when the first semester came and now I had to like take a bus, 7 a.m. in the morning, I'm in the bus. I'm tired. I woke up like 40 minutes ago. we're going to Hatfield. No. Only to come back at 6 o'clock. To prepare for a practical for the next day.
You've been through the most. You should have taken me to the St. Twins. And so you've been through the most.
No, but that's done.
No, but you've made it though. That's
done. Yes.
What? Do you want to say something? Sorry. You wanted to say something?
Oh no.
Okay. What maybe advice or motivation you'd like to give someone who's interested in doing medicine? Because a lot of times you speak to people who are interested and are finding a hard time making it. What advice would you give? And any motivational words?
So, my piece of advice then. If you're going to be getting into medicine,
sure.
If you want to do medicine, make sure it's what you want to do. Like, hey, I would say that passion is a prerequisite, but I know that it's not the same for everyone. However, medicine really requires you to know that you want to do this, because I don't know what to say. Does it get better? No, not really. So I think the driving force behind all of this is going to be your passion for it. So if you don't want to do it and you're like, oh, but I'm good at this and I'm good at maths, mind you, you're not going to use maths. So be wise. I'm good at physics, you're not going to use it. Be wise. If I'd say that if you are enjoying life sciences, maybe you can consider coming this side.
That's true. That's actually...
It's not the same, but it gives you a little bit of a taste of how medicine is like. Because that Pythagoras theorem,
useless. Never gonna see it again.
That's my passion. And don't equate your being able to do something as, how do I put it? Just, I don't know, man. Have passion for it. Work hard. And me, being Christian, pray.
Yeah, no. No, just to add to that, but what she's saying, I think, just to add, life science is a very good indicator, because that's all you do. It's studying. There's no numbers.
Right.
And what she's saying actually is, I could testify to that.
Oh.
Christian lady. I struggle a lot to be good in maths and science, and I got angry this one time because they don't use any of that. Yeah, so that's a very good indicator. Yeah, so that was just my 2 cents.
Okay.
Any closing remarks you'd like to say? Maybe give us one line, so that you can show the people that you got some pipes. One line, a cappella. I don't do that. Let's don't do that. So again, I'd like to thank you, May. I'd like to thank you for coming through.
It was nice.
This is the first video of me that you're gonna see of Tshwaragano Nkwe. Right?
Scary, but okay.
Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Until the next time.